Creamers. It is me, Hot Joe, and I'm joined with my co-host, Sam Dad.
Hey there. I know it's hard to feel like I don't care at all.
And we're going to talk the turkey, like Ted Turner, about some professional wrestling.
My main concern is the survival of the human race.
We're going to play a pro wrestling version of To Tell the Truth, and what's our match count for 2025, the year of our lives. All that on this episode of Welcome back, Creamers. I didn't even do that fucking in the beginning of the show.
No?
No, I
You gotta
just...
add it later?
Yeah, I'm going to have to edit it in post, I call it.
Oh, did you see JD McDonough? Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
He cracked his head on the announce table. That was wild.
I think, what is it? Super Villain, you know what I'm talking about? Deathmatch?
Yeah.
Instagram page?
Something like that.
Posted it.
It was...
I didn't... when they post things, I never know if it's like just happened or if it's from like weeks ago or months or years.
No, it was yesterday.
Okay.
Monday night.
Yeah, I did see that then, and that looked like it hurt.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Because it happened and they didn't really have it, like, but you could see it. But it was kind of like to the right. It wasn't like that good shot of it.
Oh, right on.
And then he just laid there kind of in the fetal position, and I was like, that's not good.
Dang.
This could be really
I
bad.
didn't see the aftermath.
Then they replayed it, and like something happened in the ring, and there was like a roll up. And then the ref counted, and then right after he went out, and I'm like, oh, this isn't good.
Yeah.
And then the motherfucker finished the match.
Did he?
And then today I see they're like, oh yeah, he
died last night.
He has a punctured lung and a broken rib.
Jesus
and
Christ!
I'm like, he cracked his head.
Oh my God.
He's got a big head, but maybe.
Poor JD.
I'm gonna spoil alert. I'm jumping ahead. I think that's my favorite match because him and Dominic. I mean, even Michael Cole was like, and Pat McAfee were like, yeah, we don't like these guys, but this is taking a lot of balls.
Hell yeah. That's
kind
cool.
of put him over like that.
That's cool that they kind of.
So just that made me like him more.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, we saw some of his indie stuff.
And that I was gonna say, and then you showed me some of his indie stuff.
I never seen it before, by the way. I just kind of came across that, and I'm like, this guy's really good. I thought everybody's always saying he's not good.
I think it's just the spot he's in.
Yeah.
But he's playing his role.
Right.
He's a lackey.
I guess he's better than we thought.
Match of the week. JD and Dominic versus the War Raiders for the whatever belts are on Monday Night Raw.
You heard it here first, folks. You know what's kind of crazy? That Johnny Gargano and Ray Rowe,
are champions.
What's he called now?
Eric or Ivar. I think Eric.
Oh, okay. It's crazy that they're both tag champions in WWE right now.
It's wild.
It really is nuts.
Yeah. They in case you're not in the know, they both came up in Cleveland, wrestling.
Which is?
That's the city that we live in.
Actually, you can't even see it. There it is. Yes, it's going to fall off.
No.
Just hold on for the rest of the show. Wow.
Cleveland. That's what we do. That's how we do it in Cleveland. We put stuff on top of flowers.
Yeah.
So
true.
Cool. Got to see Ray Rowe a couple times at AIW later.
Yeah.
I think they were doing a tag team thing, but he'd still go around and do the singles matches.
Yeah, he was in a tag team with Jason Bane back in the day, too.
I believe that.
He used to beat sons of bitches up.
Beat the shit out of people.
Oh, yeah, they did.
They beat the shit out of people still.
Yeah, and then the War Machine or War Raiders.
Viking Raiders.
Yeah.
War Raiders, War Machine.
Yeah, those guys.
It's kind of
great tag team.
Oh, they're good. I like them, and it seems like they finally have the right people behind them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're tag champs. I mean, what more do you want? Tag team wrestling.
Tag teams. That's what we're going to do.
That's the thing.
We're like a tag team, if you think about it.
Yeah, there's two of us.
The Creamy Boys.
Yeah. The Creamies. I feel like if we ever do awards...
That we call the Creamies? Okay, now I never really wanted to do that, but now that we've called them the Creamies...
Just because it's the Creamies.
What would it look like?
You don't want to know.
Oh, boy.
You'll have to wait till the end of the year to find out on that one.
All right, tune in the end of the year.
I thought about that, too.
What?
Everybody does awards at the end of the year.
I know.
Let's do awards in the middle of the year.
I've actually seen people do awards in the middle
Let's
of the year,
not
too.
do that.
There was a guy who does...
I take it back.
He's,
like the mid-season awards or the mid-year awards.
I'm trying to think of his name is, but he does, yeah.
Sean
he
Ross
usually awards most of them to CMLL.
Dave Meltzer.
We're going to give them creamies?
Conan. No, I'm trying to think of the guy.
What if we just give awards to people who give awards?
And a best award goes to...
Yeah, good job, Sean Ross Sapp. Great award you gave out.
We would win best award name.
That's true.
For creamies.
Well, then we could just award ourselves that creamy every year, and we could start piling them up behind us.
The creamies.
Look at all these creamies.
We'd be looking like Owen Hart walking out with.
Hell yeah, we're 12-time Creamy Award winners.
Oh yeah, why not?
We're doing this.
Best co-host. Me, I think. Oh, that's my vote. There's only 2 votes.
Well, yeah.
This one's a tie. Well, all right. Put that on the note to self.
Note to self. Now.
Creamies in September.
Okay.
Remember that. Definitely note to self because they don't want to break a promise.
September Creamies, we could call it.
Oh, why wouldn't we? But besides that, wrestling.
So now I already know your favorite match of the week.
I always want to change it up a little bit, lead in.
Yeah.
There was just something about it that made me go.
We could do our match counts first if you want. Okay, we'll wait.
I'll tell you.
But I'll tell you my favorite match.
I don't even have to look.
I'll tell you my favorite match. It was Kazuchika Okada versus Commander.
Yeah?
Yeah, from Collision this past week. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good show altogether. I'm sure you saw the Tony Storm
You're
stuff.
a Collision guy now. Sounds like.
I'm a Collider.
Is that what they call him?
Yeah.
No, I did see.
I guess that's what they call themselves.
I saw the Tony Storm.
Yeah.
Aftermath.
She's timeless again.
She was always timeless.
You know what? That's a good point. She always was. I didn't know.
Thing.
I thought she was just a little cuckoo.
Yeah, I thought she got hit in the head like J.D. McDonough.
Yeah. And then she,
the hardest role, they say, is to be yourself.
Yeah.
This was the role of a lifetime.
You may be a demon or something. Well, I don't know what she said, but
she's great.
You came out of my womb, and I will put you back in there.
She's going to put her back in her womb. I heard all that.
That was good. She's really good, dude. I think she might be my wrestler of the year.
Of this year?
Yeah. 2025, the year of our lives.
That's no jive. Yep.
Big deal, that's it.
Get out of the ring, nerd!
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so let's play this game, okay? If you're not familiar, Creamers, there was a game show called To Tell the Truth. And it would have a panel of celebrities, but they're usually not like your Clint Eastwoods, but like your
Louis Anderson.
Yes, like a Louis Anderson type of folk.
Timely reference.
I think people our age probably watched the show when we stayed home from school sick and stuff.
Yeah, it was like a daytime
TV. Yeah, but the show's been around for way longer
black
than
and
that.
white.
Yeah.
They got black and white ones.
Yeah, yeah. And so, like, if you're not familiar, the way that the show ends is, will the real blank please stand up? Probably heard of Slim Shady, famous hip hop and R&B artist.
That's where he got that from.
That's where he got it from. And so this episode is a wrestler. I already know who the wrestler is.
When's this from, roughly? 90s? 80s? 70s? 60s?
I want to say 80s.
50s?
I'm going to say
40s?
80s. I'm going to say the 1980s.
20s?
It's definitely from
Tens.
You're going way too far back.
Aughts.
It's from the 1980s, my man. I believe.
Well, no, I'm just roughly.
I would think the 80s.
For them. I have no idea. I don't even... You just said we're going to play a game. You called me like Jigsaw today.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you want to do for the podcast? We want to play a game.
Yeah, I said, let's play. Oh.
No.
Let's play a game, bitch.
Yeah.
Remember that when I said that earlier?
Yeah, when you called me on the phone.
Yeah, and you were like,
I'm trying to sleep. It's 2 in the morning.
Yeah. I could have done my own voice, but that's fine.
okay, you do it.
No, I'm trying to sleep. It's 2 in the morning.
Sounds exactly the same.
Anyway, so the way this game is going to work is I'm going to play the audio of the show.
Yep.
Sammy Daddy is going to try to guess which person is the real
wrestler.
I mean, they're going to say the ring name, but I'll wait for you to figure it out. And if Sammy Daddy gets it, he inherits the show, and I have to leave town.
I am the queen, yeah.
Yeah. Well, now I hope I lose.
No.
All right.
You can't hope that.
Is it Timeless Tony Storm? Oh, wait. I have to pick which one. Number 1, 2, or 3, right?
Yep.
Isn't that how it works?
All right, you ready for this?
All right. Close my eyes.
This is the Game Show Network thing. I'm gonna probably edit that out.
Yeah, that's fine. What a song.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh yeah.
Gary Moore.
Gary Moore. All right.
He's holding up a wrestling
To
belt.
show you here, this belt is emblematic of the world's champion wrestling
Yeah, all right.
championship.
Thank you.
He really knows his stuff.
Isn't that something? The first time
What
I've
was his
seen it on
name?
camera. I
Gary
tell you,
Moore.
if you're gonna
Gary
walk around
Moore?
town
I think.
wearing this,
I think
you
Gary
better
needs to
know how
learn a
wrestle,
little bit
right?
more about wrestling.
Anyhow, the wrestler who won this belt is going to be our first contestant. But first, let's say hello to our panel here on the Tell the
Oh,
Truth.
who is it? This is my favorite part.
Bill Cullen.
I don't know.
Carlisle.
I
They
don't
kind
know
of
who's that.
skippy. Like
Yeah.
this is off of VHS. By the way,
Joe Garciolo.
Pause.
they also have all the commercials.
Oh, that's always fun.
Yeah. So we were just talking about this. Really,
It's
Yeah.
one of my favorite things. Watched
And
a lot of game shows.
I watched this earlier, and one of the commercials is Miss Chloe. Or Miss Cleo. Miss Cleo.
Call me now for your reading.
Exactly. So I feel like that could kind of tell you it was probably taped on VHS when we were younger, and
I feel
probably
like that would have been late 90s.
yeah, I would think, or yeah,
But
probably.
that's
late
not when
90s.
who knows when the show's from. But
Yeah, I mean, this is on the Game Show Network. I didn't have
replayed a lot
cable,
of stuff.
so like I don't really know when that channel came around.
definitely 90s.
I remember that
watching
they
it as a
didn't they
kid.
have like a dodgeball league after
Late
that
after the
dodgeball show
movie.
came out or movie came out. Yeah,
Yeah,
I watched
definitely.
that because I remember I was just like, oh man, that's
There was a show on there on the Game Show Network. I think that if I'm remembering how to pronounce it right, it was called Throut and Neck,
okay,
and they had like a good-looking girl as the host,
right on.
and then Throut and Neck were computer animated characters, and they would talk. I think there was like live
This is
voice
interesting.
actors.
Yeah,
It was on at like 10 or 11 at night because it was rowdy. And you would call in to play. Like I would call in and we're both calling in. We both get through. And I get to control one of the guys and you control the other guy through your touch tone phone.
that's insane.
And like you'd have to, I think they hated sheep. It might be Spyro. I don't know. But there was like a level where it would look like a Nintendo 64 PlayStation game, and they'd be like running, and you'd have to dodge obstacles and catch the sheep. So it would be, so what is it? 1, 2, 3. Like 4 would be to go left, and 6 would be to go right.
How wild is that?
And I
I've
feel
never heard
like-
of this.
Oh, I have a tab on my phone saved of it. I'll show you it after
you have
the
to,
show.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to this.
Game Show Network.
And Peggy Cash.
I don't think I know any of them.
No, I don't. I really would be surprised if you did.
I'd have to see them.
It's the kind of thing I wish they give away in our business.
Yeah.
And things like
That's
that.
all right.
You know, something you can wear around the parties, conversations.
Gary.
God damn you, Gary.
It's really swell.
You son of a
Isn't it
bitch,
great?
you.
Is that his
Let us
name?
meet now
Yeah,
our
Gary Moore.
wrestling champion. No,
All right, here we go.
They're going to say their name, right?
Their real name.
The Shoot.
Their shoot name, yeah.
What is your name, please?
My name is Lillian Ellison Smith.
Number 2.
It's a woman.
My name is Lillian Ellison Smith.
I thought it was a man.
Number 3.
My name is Lillian Ellison Smith.
and I ain't gonna argue with any one of the three of them. Well, one of them really is
Stop it,
Lillian
Gary.
Ellison Smith,
Jeez
and
Louise.
here is the story.
It's got me in pieces.
Lillian Ellison Smith, am the world champion women wrestler. I am the first girl grappler ever to receive Ring Magazine's Women Wrestler of the Year award. And after pinning down challenge after challenge from a legion of determined distaff dynamos,
Challenge.
I was also voted, and I quote, Miss America of. After only my second or third match, a sports
be
writer
anything.
asked me what I wanted most.
I was
out
trying
of
to
my
transcribe
wrestling
it.
career.
Yeah, sorry.
And I'm like, I don't know what
Unhesitatingly,
he's saying.
answered, moolah.
Oh.
Or money. From that time on, I became known to wrestling aficionados from coast to coast as the Fabulous Moolah. Signed, Lillian Ellison, the Fabulous Moolah.
Lillian Ellison shit.
He says it moolah. Fabulous moolah. Moolah.
Yeah, he really likes it.
He said
I
challenge
was
weird
talking to
too.
the real one, and very gentle person in real life.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
be right back after a few commercials.
Gary really got to meet moolah
We
Right.
know people need everyday energy.
from Without getting into it, because we would have a 3-hour episode. Don't believe she was that nice of a person.
No.
Mixes milk all time.
She was a bit of a,
What's the matter with the leading prescription?
I'm not going to say it, big ass bitch. That's a meme.
What type of direction is my life headed into?
The first card I see is the moon card. And then your feelings get mashed up.
Yeah.
You're sitting up.
We don't have time for her.
She's dead.
She is?
Miss Cleo?
Rip.
Yeah, didn't see that coming.
No.
Call me for your free reading now.
Thank you.
1-800-435.
Yeah, come on. We're back.
We have 3 very able ladies across the way. They all say that they are Lillian Ellison Smith,
I didn't know that was her
world
name.
wrestling champion who is known
I
as
thought her
the
name was
fabulous
Fabulous.
Moolah.
Me too.
And we'll start with
Her name is The.
the Cambridge Cannonball, Peggy Cass.
Number 3, who's wrestler?
The name doesn't ring a bell with me.
Thank you. Ring a bell. How cute. Number 2, what part of the lady has to hit the mat? Be pinned to the mat? And how many times, for how many falls out of what?
2 out of 3.
And what part of it has to hit the mat?
Your shoulder, the back of your shoulder. To win, you mean?
Yes.
Right, yes.
Well, what do you have to hit
You have
for
to
a
pin the
draw?
back. You have to pin both shoulders.
Yeah, that's to win. Well, what do you do for a
Yes.
draw? I mean, that's what you have to do, period, right?
Right.
Okay. Number 1, do you get a guarantee when you wrestle?
Sometimes.
Or work on a fixed fee or a cut of the gate?
I know, it
Or
does
is
a
this too
lot.
personal?
Both.
Oh, you get okay. Number 3, how many times do you fight wrestle a month?
Well, approximately 3 or 4 times a month.
No.
Uh-huh.
I don't think
And do you
it's
do
number 3.
anything else on the side?
No, this takes up pretty much of my time.
I pimp.
Number 2, do you have to train hard?
Yes.
Yeah, do you have to eat the right stuff and everything?
I think it's, I do. I try to eat the right thing, so.
Thank you.
Thank you, Peggy. We're going to do that to Bill Cullen.
That's the wrong answer.
What is a step over toe hold?
Oh.
That's when you, take your partner
Yeah.
and you, I got to try to remember how to explain it to you.
Which number is this?
No, you know what?
2.
I'm leaning towards 1 at the
Like
moment.
asking somebody, how do you play the accordion, but don't use your hand?
That's right. That's right.
You know, it's-
Step over toe hold came in very handy last night.
Hello.
Number
Gary.
1, it's not polite to ask a lady about her weight, but you must wrestle in a particular division. What class, number 1, do you wrestle in?
Well, they only have one weight class for women.
Oh, really? It's unlimited then. You can be.
I'd hate to tell you how much I weigh.
Yeah, I won't ask that. Number 3.
One class called mean.
Mean, yeah. I've been meaning to ask for years, and I hope you will accept it, number 3, in the manner in which it is asked. It is merely a clinical curiosity on my part. I certainly, how shall I put it? Do lady wrestlers have to wear special equipment that men wrestlers would not ordinarily have to wear?
No.
Did it very well, did I?
No.
I get it.
You get it? Do they? Number 2, I'll ask. Oh, come on.
Too
What is-
bad. There went the buzzer.
What
We're
was he
going to go
asking
to Kitty
about?
Carlisle.
Number 1, did you get any moolah?
You bet.
Oh.
Good. Number 2, what's a half Nelson?
That where you catch both arms and you hold the head this way, from the back.
Thank you. Number 3, do you grease yourself when you wrestle?
Never.
Number 1, do you ever wrestle men?
What a question.
Professionally, that is.
TV in the
Well, it
70s or
has
80s or whatever.
Number 2, professionally, number 1?
Yes.
Number 2, are you married?
Yes.
Does your husband mind your profession?
Oh, no.
He likes it.
Yes.
Number 3, are you married?
Yes.
And what does your husband do?
My husband's a salesman for Yardley.
Do you ever wrestle him?
If he requires it, yes.
Number 3, who wins?
Well, most of the time I do.
Oh.
That's good. Number 1, where
Sometimes
did
he
you
just
get
cracks
your,
it after the belt.
trophy, that beautiful belt?
The belt, when I won the championship
Well, where was it?
in Baltimore, Maryland.
Thank you.
Oh, I
Number 2,
believe-
how do you get...
Thank you, kid.
I
Let's
think
go
that's
to Joe
true.
Garagio.
Is that number 1?
Who is the promoter
That
in
was number 1.
Baltimore?
Vince McMahon.
Number 2, does NWA, the initials, ring anything with you? Does it mean anything? NWA?
Yeah.
Yes.
What does it mean?
National Wrestling
Fuck the police.
Association.
Oh.
Who
supposed
is
to be before that.
Luthez?
Luthez? Doesn't ring a bell again.
That's number 3?
One,
Yeah.
does
Get the
Penny
fuck outta
Banner
here.
ring a bell with you?
Yes.
Number,
Hey, I like how she's playing.
Right.
I'm not giving you nothing.
number
Yes, but yes or no
mixed
question.
tag team match.
That's when you have 4 wrestlers in the ring, and 2 go in and start the match. And if to get in, you'll have to tag
Number 3, do you agree with that?
Yes, she's right.
Number 1, that's a mixed tag team match? Agree with that?
That's tag team match. Would you repeat it again, please?
That's all right. We'll just move on, number 1. How many referees are...
We won't, Joe, because the bell rang, and that means that the round
By
is
the way,
over.
I'd like to say, I actually didn't watch this entire thing.
No?
No. I don't know if they get it or not. And I don't know what all the questions were.
I think it's number 1.
I listened to the first round
Was that it?
of questions.
Was this the first round?
I think this was all the rounds.
Oh, okay.
They each have...
Oh, because they each get a minute or whatever?
Yeah.
I think it's number 1.
And so you think it's number 1?
I think so. Number 3, it can't be number 3.
Because of the
Number 2
accent?
was maybe. No, she didn't sound like she... There was a couple questions where she was like... What'd she say? Didn't they ask her who Lou Thez was and stuff like that?
And she said it doesn't ring a bell.
Nope, don't ring a bell.
Yeah.
Because you can't...
I mean...
The show's to tell the truth.
Right.
So you can't lie.
Right.
Except you can if you're the other 2 people.
Yeah. But
so Moolah
the
can't
fabulous
lie.
Moolah cannot lie.
And something about how she... I think when they said, did you make Moolah or did you get Moolah? The way she answered, that sounded like Moolah.
Yeah, I can hear you on that one.
Yeah.
Now, I do obviously know who the winner is, or which one is
Well, you know
number
the
1.
number.
Number 2 and number 3. But I do also think that it is going to be a commercial break. This video entirely is 13 minutes and 37 seconds long, and it's at 10 minutes. I feel like there's not going to be 3 minutes of them.
Standing.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that part where they do the stand?
Mm-hmm.
And then like
Yeah.
that one goes, and then the other one goes, and they sit down, then they go back up?
Yeah.
It could be 3 minutes of that, and that would be entertaining. To watch
That would be
almost
entertaining.
stand and then sit back down for 3 minutes?
Yeah, that would 3 minutes of that.
And then
Sign
they
me
just-
up. That's
and
actually all they need to see.
They just look at each other?
All right, let's see what they do.
But the information you gained as to whether it's number 1
I'm curious who they guess.
or number 2 or number 3. I think you know that we pay $50 for each wrong vote. We pay $500 if they're all no good. And who starts on this question?
Peggy.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, they're going again?
I don't know much about it, but she knew. I don't think
They're
she would
guessing.
have mixed. I mean, I don't think she agreed with those other 2, so therefore she's.
Oh, that
Well,
too.
anyway, I voted for number 1.
The mixed tag
She
thing.
had Vince McMahon. Is that
All
right?
righty, we got a 1 going there, and Bill Cullen.
Yeah, I went along for the same reason, because the mixed tag team match had been incorrectly described by 3 and 2, so I went with number 1.
All righty, you got a pair of 1s. Kitty, you look baffled.
Well, I don't really know an awful lot about it, but I think it's not
She said number 1.
We got a trend going here.
I can see her
and
card.
Here comes Vince
3.
McMahon's friend.
No, I'm
3
positive
seem
it's number 1
flustered.
because Peggy Banner is also
Every
a lady
single person
wrestler, and
picks
I
number
don't
1.
think very popular with our friend Miss Ellison there.
Not too popular with
I
her,
wouldn't
huh?
think so.
Well, now, earlier on, I showed you the belt worn by Liz Moolah to identify which one of the 3 ladies, I don't know how close we can get on there.
Oh, they're going to do this.
Who is actually entitled to wear this belt.
They're gonna fight?
So do you remember the fabulous Moolah had the belt with her face on it?
Yeah. Oh, the NWA belt?
And he has the belt, but he
it's
put
covered.
tape over it.
What kind of tape?
Packaging tape? No, masking
Painter's tape?
The white tape.
Mask.
Like the kind that you would put on your wrist if you were a wrestler.
Oh, wrestling tape.
That's what they call it. Yeah,
He
wrestling
probably
tape.
I didn't bring any tape.
He just took it off her arm.
You got any tape,
Yeah.
Moolah?
And she was like,
Go ahead. Actually, I do.
yeah. Anyhow, so I think that's what they're going to do.
Oh, okay. I like that, though. That's different.
Yeah, well, let's see. Maybe not. No, he's definitely grabbing at
Peel
it.
off the tape here,
Nope.
and we'll show you her picture, which is put in the middle of this celebrated belt. And, of course, it is number
Well, I know
1,
what she
the
looks-
fabulous Moolah.
Oh. I see why you didn't show me.
Yeah. Because you know what she looks like.
I know she's not 2.
Well, now you can see 2 in 1.
I saw number 2.
Oh, you did?
They showed her
Picture
real quick.
number 1
Oh, that's
doesn't show
old.
your pretty green eyes at all.
That's
You got
definitely
great,
Moolah.
marvelous green eyes. Number 2, tell us about yourself. What's your real name? What do you do?
I'm Pearl Murray. I'm a blues at the Flying Pub in New York.
Hey, good luck.
Every time when it does that, I feel like they're swearing.
They did.
She said,
I remember him.
And
Blue
number
balls.
3, tell us about you.
My name is Sandy Bursch, and I'm an executive secretary for Saturday Review Programs.
Oh, very good.
Yep. I knew it.
I knew it.
I knew she was an executive
Well, you won, man.
You said.
Well, that tells
I'm
the
not
truth.
gonna call you anything but Miss Smith.
I like
I'm not
that.
gonna get fresh with you.
That's a good game.
I don't know why I think it's so cool when a game show or a sitcom or whatever has a wrestler on it.
No, I know. When I was a kid, I didn't like.
I don't know why it's so
When I was a
cool.
little kid, I didn't watch Saturday Night Live. I watched Mad TV.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they had wrestlers regularly.
They did, but when a wrestler would be on Saturday Night Live, I'd be
you'd
like,
have
well, I guess
to.
I'm watching Saturday Night
You'd
Live this
have
time.
to.
Yeah.
Or Boy Meets World.
Oh yeah, with Vader. Yeah.
That was the coolest thing ever.
Oh yeah, and then when they like wrestled in they made like a little ring.
I got something. Do you remember? Oh, I know you know these guys. SmackDown #1 announcer Funaki.
Yes.
And Taka Michinoku.
Yes.
When they were the team.
Yes.
And they would do they'd hold the microphone to their mouth and move their mouth, and it was like a badly dubbed.
Yeah.
Japanese film, karate film or whatever. Did you know who did the voices? Because when you hear the voices now, like once I say the answer, you're going to be like, oh, that definitely sounds like them. Never once did I ever think, who is this? But it came, I don't know if this is new.
Yeah, me neither.
It came my way twice on social media, the ones that are still legal here, that who it was. Because it would always be Taka Michinoku. So this was, it's actually really funny. It was Too Cool in the ring, and then just R-Truth wandering around behind him. And it's like, wow, he's been around forever.
Right.
Because it was Kai and Tai and Taz. And he called them Two Fools instead of Too Cool, which is a Taz thing.
Yeah, very.
He wasn't even a dad yet.
No.
But doing dad jokes. And then Kai and Tai's coming down, and Taka's going, oh, it's funny because you changed the C in their name to an F, and now they're fools instead of, over-explaining it like how those movies tend to do. And then Funaki goes, indeed. Do you have any idea? Because I would have never even thought
I have a
it.
guess.
Go ahead. Give me it.
Road Dogg.
Nope.
Can I keep guessing?
I don't know. I got all night.
Okay.
We only had one segment planned.
Indeed. I feel like I should hear this indeed.
Do it.
Oh, yeah.
Play it. Look up.
All right.
I wish I had it saved. I should have. I should. If I had like a wrestling related show, I would like save these things and remember to bring them up.
You should get one of those.
I'm thinking about it. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
It was funny. I know some people might say.
There's cake. Is this the same thing? Just cake.
That's the aftermath.
This is the same thing you're talking about?
That's after the match.
So who's talking right now?
And then that was, I think that's the aftermath of the match or the segment I was talking about. Because I saw them walk into the ring.
I gotta listen to it again.
Please.
Got the music, baby! Got the music! By the power of Thor, it is clear you have become just another victim! Uh-oh. Indeed!
I have no idea who that is.
All right, I'm going to tell you the answer.
Am I going to be mad that I couldn't figure it out?
No, you're going to be mad after you listen one more time. And that was a quick clip.
Okay.
I had like a bit of a longer one.
Okay.
But unless what I'm reading on the internet is true, which isn't. It was on Facebook, so I'm pretty sure it was fact-checked. And the voice of Taka Michinoku was Shane McMahon. And the Indeed was Bruce Pritchard.
I honestly thought they were the same person.
Shane McMahon and Bruce Pritchard?
the
this
voices.
whole time?
Yeah.
No, so did I.
Let's hear.
You'll hear it.
Got the music, baby! Got the music! By the power of Thor, it is clear you have become just another victim! Uh-oh. Indeed!
I hear it.
I don't really hear Bruce Pritchard because he's doing he's doing a voice.
Like an accent and stuff, too.
But I do feel like I could hear Shane
McMahon. I wish... Well, you have to find... Let me see. Or find the beginning of that match.
Okay.
Or when they're walking down. Because it's a little bit more...
No. Is it
but I would have never guessed. You gotta do the other one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it should be this. No way this gets copyright stricken.
I know, right? I'm gonna...
You gotta love these guys. You gotta love these two silly little ninja freaks.
Hello.
I was scared for a
Especially
second.
what they did on my show last night.
Yeah, this is
Sunday
it.
Night Heat. to two fools.
Oh, two fools.
We love Taz.
Oh, Taz, Mr. Red Hook, your words, they amuse me.
It definitely sounds more like Shane McMahon this time.
Yeah.
Clever. By replacing the letter C with the letter F, you have completely changed their name. Therefore, it is funny. Ha ha ha! Well done, my thug friend.
What is...
Indeed.
I hear it on that one.
Yeah.
More than the other
Yeah.
one.
Because I've heard, I mean, I've listened to his podcast and stuff.
That's what. Oh yeah, I like him. I like Bruce for the
He's
for the
okay.
most part.
Yeah, he's all right.
He has. I think there's certain things
Yeah.
He's definitely for the brand.
Oh yeah.
So there's certain things where it's like, hey, you can just say that sucked.
Yeah.
And he will for a lot of things, but I like him.
Mm-hmm. If I had a friend that did the things Vince McMahon did,
Yeah. There's no way he could have been in the positions I mean, because he's been in and out of there too,
Yeah.
obviously, but there's no way he could have been in the position he was in and not known anything.
but I would also not defend him, and I wouldn't be like, this guy. Yeah, sure, he did a bunch of bad stuff to women, but you know what? One time he
Well,
did something
and
nice
men
for my
too,
family.
right?
I love that guy.
I could understand the conflict.
I would be like, you know what?
That.
I could feel that way, but I'm not going to publicly say it because that to me seems like
No,
you're
I get the
condoning
conflict,
it.
but, well, I feel like to make it another wrestling thing is like the Chris Benoit thing, is how many guys are like, he was great to me and my family, or
Yeah.
like,
Jericho. I mean, I
was gonna say
remember
Jericho
his
and
book, the Lion. What is it?
Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Is that what you're going with? You thought at the same time.
I thought it after, and I was like, but anyways,
well, he's got Lion's Tail.
Lion's Tail, yeah.
4-letter word. Something's a 4-letter word. Fuck is a 4-letter word.
What is it? That's
not
his third book, though, right?
I thought it was the fourth one. I don't know.
It should have been.
Lion's Tail, Undisputed? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is called Undisputed. But
The
anyways,
list,
who cares?
The List of Jericho.
Oh yeah, that's right. He used Cage Match to make that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he said. I've heard him say it on his podcast.
Oh, because he was like, I kept track of every match I ever had.
Yeah, but there were certain ones that he forgot
I
about.
bet there's certain, like, at the beginning of his career.
Yeah, he definitely keeps count of how many matches he's had. He's been doing a match count way before we did.
Yeah, but his is for a lifetime.
That's true. It's impossible for us to do that at this point of our lives.
Mark.
Never used that before.
I'm glad it was for our good friend Chris Jericho.
Yeah, friend of the show.
Anyway, what are you talking about? Oh, what did he say in his book? He said Chris Benoit's cool or whatever.
He said. Well, I think he just said that he like misses them and.
Which is it's okay. Like that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, I just saw a Kurt Angle interview with CVV.
Yeah.
Where he was talking about how it's hard. Like he doesn't want to do the forgetting about Chris Benoit thing
because then he loses his matches.
Yeah, but I actually feel like that's
that.
like, I get it too, but I also feel like it's like selfish.
I could understand
To be
that.
like, sure, this guy murdered his wife and kid, but I don't want my best matches to be forgotten about. That's what's important here. You know what I mean?
Kurt Angle doesn't strike me as that kind of guy, though.
I mean, he is.
But
he
I
does
guess
have
it is what he
integrity.
said.
It's one of the three eyes.
Yeah.
So,
And
but I don't think he
and
meant it in that way.
intelligence.
I don't think he meant that in like an anti.
He seems very well.
way.
Did you see the thing where they talked about?
But I thought of it.
Perk Angle.
Yeah.
Some people would call, and he was like, he almost felt bad because he's like, no, I get it, and like nobody says it meanly. Like, don't say it to my face though.
Yeah.
But I don't like it.
I think everybody's kind of like, as a wrestling fan community, coming together and being like, guys,
Peak Angle.
Let's just not call him that anymore. Yeah,
We're
Peak Angle.
changing
I've
it,
seen
yeah.
that. Yeah. And that's cool with me.
This shows.
I mean,
we're Peak Angle
Yeah.
guys.
He said he's never. What are you doing? Bleeding?
Yeah, I got a bloody nose.
The fuck? Perk Daddy over here.
That's all the perks I
remember when you were snorting perks. Yeah, that was pretty. I thought it was like, well, this guy parties, man. This is not what I thought. This is what I signed up for.
I party.
You can hold the microphone. I think that's cool.
I'm just gonna do it like
Do
this.
so you guys can see. I'm zooming in there, in his nostrils, and you see
This
blood.
is
Now I am actually hemophobic, so I'm a little freaked out right now.
I don't think there's anything wrong with
Just
gay people.
don't put your blood on me.
There's nothing wrong with gay people.
come
You
on.
shouldn't be like that.
I can't even put any sound effects because then it seems like I'm going against what you're saying. No, there's nothing wrong with gay people. But also, blood is what I'm talking about. You goofball, you.
What's wrong with blood?
It's sick. It's gross.
You watch wrestling.
That's true, but it's not in my room with me.
Wrestling is in your room.
But the blood stays away. You know what I mean?
Where am I?
Blood's sick.
Am I still on camera?
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna turn it off. I'll do that. Now would show me Hot Joe.
I'm just hanging out.
Creamers, what did you think about this To Tell the Truth game? Were you into it? You want us to do another one? There's only one other one that we could do.
If you like it.
If you like it, we'll do it one more time for you Creamers. I guess we could do our match counts.
I'll tell you mine right now.
All right.
You ready?
Yes.
69. I was so happy.
Is it really 69?
I swear.
That's funny.
20 matches.
Let's see.
It was a 5, a 7, a 4, and a 4.
Okay.
Is that,
Shit. You watch more wrestling? You're. I may still have more than you.
Is that? Well, I would hope so. You'd
But
have to watch one
but it's not by a
match.
whole lot. It's by. I have 80.
Jesus Christ. You're at 69.
I watched all I watched was Dynamite and Collision this week.
Dynamite was 5.
I don't even remember because I just write down. I write one in my phone and then I go add it up
12.
and then I add it to it. Actually, when I was watching Collision, I was also editing last week's show, and
Isn't that what you did last week?
Yep. It's probably
Like-
going to be.
or wait, the week
it's
before.
Well, I don't know. Hopefully, I'll get this one done faster because maybe I'll do it Thursday. For you little creamies out there.
I think we're back. I think I'm back.
You're back. You're done bleeding out.
Mm-hmm.
You need like a something.
No, red equals green, baby. Moolah. Fabulous. What are you at? Sorry. 80?
80 matches in the year 2025, the year of our lives.
Well, they had 7 matches on SmackDown?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm telling you.
But yeah, no.
Because I look it up. I don't keep track at the time.
Oh, really?
I can't. It's too confusing. And plus, I watch it over like 2 days.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, Collision, I just looked up at a cage match after to see how many matches there were.
That's why. Cage match, us and Jericho approved.
Yeah, Cage Match is actually the sponsor of the show.
No, it's not.
But if you say that, I think they'll hear about it. And
They
then
can
they'll
be.
email me and say, hey, we'll
Why
be
are
a
they
sponsor.
.net? I don't understand how that works. Like .gov is the government.
It's true.
.org is organizations. So you get it for free, maybe? I don't know.
Okay.
You probably don't get it for free. But I know that. But then why .net?
.org. Yeah, like pbskids.org.
Because
Send
it's
it
like
to
a
Zoom.
nonprofit.
Yeah.
Zoom.
Come on and Zoom.
Is that the
and
thing where they
Zoom
did
and
the...
Zoom. Yeah, probably.
You remember that?
They would do the thing with the cups where they would.
The girl in Pitch Perfect?
I had never seen it.
Me neither, but I like the song.
What is it called?
When I'm Gone. When I'm Gone. The Cup song. I think that's
By
in it.
Eminem. When I'm gone, just carry on, don't mourn,
Yeah,
rejoice.
he does the cups.
Okay.
What's this? Is that the song where his daughter goes to Sweden to give him that coin?
I think so. I haven't listened to that song in a long time.
What are you doing in Sweden?
Does it really
Isn't that what he says? I'll have to look it up.
I think you're right.
He's having a dream.
Oh my god.
What else
The
is
quality of his music
That's
fluctuates.
That's an awfully hot pot of coffee.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah. I might put it, or should I smash it over Trump's head? Probably not. I think that's what he says, right?
That one was weird.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
You like Little Dicky?
It's hard to say. I find it very entertaining.
Yes or no?
I find him entertaining.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people in the hip hop community don't like him.
Why? Oh, I know. I'm not going to say it, though.
Because of his curly hair.
Oh, warmer.
Because of his brain.
Warmer.
The brain that raps with him.
Brain gotta poop.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No, the show Dave is really good.
I watched the first season.
The second season.
I actually watched that before I knew him.
Me too. I heard of him and I was like, this guy sucks. I'm
I
never
think
really
he's
listening to him.
fantastic.
Then I watched the show because my buddy kept telling me to watch it, and then I was like, oh, this guy's. I do like him.
Hip hop connoisseur.
Aficionado.
I was gonna use
Connoisseur is
I
good
wanted to use
too.
the word
They're
I
both
couldn't
great
use.
words.
I like saying words I can't pronounce correctly.
You're a connoisseur
like
of that.
you. I'm a connoisseur of connoisseurs. Is that a dinosaur? Connoisseur?
Awfully pot coffee.
Yep, you're right there. So I figured you had a stronger opinion with more weight behind
Oh,
it
yeah,
than
yeah.
me.
I mean, I like I like him.
He's silly.
Yeah, he's
like
funny.
Weird Al.
Yeah, he's like Weird Al. I mean,
I love Weird Al.
yeah, Weird Al's great. But when I was a young buck,
Brush Weird Al to the side like that.
well, we were already talking about Dave and Little Dicky.
Is that his name?
His name Dave
His
Bird,
real name
I think.
is Dave?
Yeah. Named
That's
after-
cool.
But no, but I mean, yeah, I like Weird Al. He's funny. You know, just those funny little songs and stuff.
See, I feel like you're down.
Uncle Muscle.
Weird Al. What about
Do you know Uncle Muscle?
No.
It's Weird Al.
Who's that?
Yankovic?
No, Uncle Muscle.
It's a character he plays on Tim and Eric.
I'd have to see it.
It's
I don't
Uncle
know.
Muscle's something hour. I can't remember. And then there's a character that Tim Heidecker plays named Casey, and he sings songs, but he's got like snot coming from his nose, and his face is all sweaty. You know what I'm talking about?
I've got stuff coming from my nose, and I'm all sweaty. So you like Lil Dicky?
Yeah, I like him. He's good.
Yeah, he's cool.
But you got to watch season 2. It's good.
Doesn't he get signed? Well, let's not spoil it.
Yeah, I won't spoil it. But no, he doesn't. Oh wait, does he? I don't remember. You know what? I don't remember.
You need to watch season
I guess
2.
I do. This is a good season.
You ever see Weird Al show? It's like Pee-wee's Playhouse, but it's Weird Al.
Is this real?
Was Macho Man on it? I think Macho Man's on an episode.
Oh,
Maybe we
shit.
can do a watch along.
Maybe we should.
He fights hamster or guinea pig.
It's about goddamn time someone fights one of those pieces of shit.
I think he loses. I don't remember. But yeah, Macho
He
Man's on
loses.
it. Like prime NWO Macho Man.
Okay, so
I
this is
guess
the
that's not
90s.
prime.
I guess that makes sense.
Because he's wearing the black and the white.
When I was a kid, I feel like you would go on LimeWire
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, and then you would
Yeah. Kazaa?
look up. I don't know Kazaa.
That was the same thing.
Okay, well, there's also FrostWire that was kind of like it too. I used
didn't
that.
know. I never used that one.
So I want to. You'd go on there and you would listen to, you'd type in Weird Al or whatever,
Mhm.
and then you would find Weird Al songs like
Yeah.
Rocky Road. I love Rocky Road.
I lost on Jeopardy.
Mhm.
Like a surgeon.
Like a surgeon.
Fat.
Yeah. Amish Paradise.
Oh, that was one. What else? I think that's his whole discography.
And then, well, there's others, but back then,
There's a couple more.
Before that,
There's a couple more.
yeah, White and Nerdy.
That was before. That was after.
That's what I'm saying. That was after. So, anyways, you'd go on there, you'd search these things, and then you would find all these songs.
Mm-hmm.
But then you would find songs that weren't actually Weird Al, but they were also a parody song, and it would just be in there as Weird Al. And then,
Yeah.
as a kid, I would think that it really was Weird Al.
You didn't know. Nobody was there to tell you any different.
Yeah, nobody was there to
It
steer
was
me
the
in right
beginning of
direction.
the internet.
Yeah, when it was okay to lie.
Where now it's pure facts and information. When we were on it at the beginning, you didn't know what
It was
you didn't know what
opinion
to
based.
believe.
Right. They've really fixed that thing.
They've got it down.
Yeah.
No way is it a danger.
No.
It's cool though.
That's not like I farted, but it was. I can't reenact. There we go. I did do a fart earlier, though. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm sorry about
Today?
that. On the show.
That's why my nose started bleeding. Because of it reeks.
Well, it was after that. So
Yeah, because it came over this way.
I mean, I farted after.
The show?
I farted after you were bleeding.
Oh, that's why it stopped.
After you started dying over here on the show.
I
It's okay.
get busy living or get busy dying. Is that how they say it? Isn't that the thing?
Yeah.
So what's your match count for 2025?
80.
Oh yeah.
And my match of the week, Commander versus Kazuchika Okada.
A classic.
In fairness, though, and I will be fair, I didn't think of my favorite match until earlier today, and I just looked at the 2 shows I watched and picked one that I thought was good.
I didn't think of it till I wanted to talk about JD. I thought about it during the
Yeah,
match.
yeah.
I thought that's what I want to. I'm not always going to pick the best wrestling match. I'm going to pick the match that
Right.
made me feel something. Because that's what
No,
wrestling
yeah,
is.
yeah. Hell yeah.
And that's the match that made me think like anybody that's listened knows I like Dominic Mysterio. But
Yeah.
that's the one that made me be like, all right,
Mm-hmm.
JD. And Finn Balor's been out for nobody's seen him, they said.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Since Damian Priest beat the shit out of him in
Oh,
a
shit.
street fight. I think that was the second week on Netflix, so like 2 weeks ago.
So he beat up the street rat. What are they called? The street rats? Street trash.
Judgment Day. Oh, yeah, street trash.
He beat up that street trash in a
And
street
then
match.
Street fight. It wasn't a match, it was a fight.
You're right. Son of a bitch.
Oh, you're trying to rhyme rat with
I was trying to do it like an alpha hop coffee pot.
Street mice. Street fight. Yep.
Take a bow, man.
Thank you. I'm bowing. It's about time. But so I'm thinking maybe this could be a chance for JD to bring his stock up.
Well, I'm rooting for the
While
little guy.
Finn's gone.
He's from another country, right?
Should be.
He should be.
I think so. I think he's from over. Where's Finn from? Ireland.
Ireland. He's from Ireland.
I think they talk. He talks like him.
Yeah, he does talk like that.
I'm gonna say Ireland.
Let's look it up. And if you get it right, then your nose doesn't have to bleed anymore.
It's not bleeding.
No, I mean ever again. Why did you get a nosebleed? Are you all right, man?
I don't know. I gotta go to the doctor.
Do you ever get those?
Oh, all the time.
Really?
Recently, I gotta go to the doctor on Friday about it.
No shit. I just went to the doctor about migraines.
I just went to the doctor about migraines this morning.
Really?
Swear to God.
That's crazy. I went yesterday.
I went to the Cleveland Clinic.
Right on.
In Cleveland.
I heard of that place. That's the city we live in.
Mm-hmm. But they have Cleveland clinics in other places, which is weird.
It is weird, and I don't like it, and I don't approve. Get your own clinic, you shits.
Yeah. Stop taking ours.
Seriously.
Sorry, we got a good clinic.
You like to call us a mistake by the lake, but then you use our clinics.
Stop it. Hey, cut it out.
So, did you have any interesting things going on at this doctor's? Maybe I should just start making normal doctor's appointments and not using this app.
Well, I like
as
it
Doc.
because the Cleveland Clinic app is nice. I mean, yeah, it's good, and it keeps the shit in there, so you can look at it after.
I usually look at the shit when it comes out.
The bloody nose thing, I got to go to the nose doctor.
Do you really have this?
Yeah, on Friday.
This is what.
Like 9:40 in Beechwood.
I hope you're all right.
Oh, I'm fine.
Beechwood. Oh my God.
I think I'm fine. It was the.
What are you going to the Beechwood Ballroom to watch old wrestling? Wrong button.
That's appropriate.
So
is that what we were going for?
No.
And you couldn't find it?
It's all right.
No, Beechwood, not Beachland.
Beachland. Beechwood?
Beachland Ballroom.
Is it Beachland?
Beechwood is a city.
Yeah.
So they have a ballroom too?
Is it called the Beachland Ballroom, is what you're saying?
No, where the wrestling is.
Beechwood, Ohio is where you're going.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting confused now.
Isn't the Beachland Ballroom in Beechwood?
No.
No.
No, it's in Beachland.
That's a place?
No, but it's in like East Cleveland or something.
Oh shit.
Cleveland Heights.
Dang, I got it all wrong, man.
No, Beechwood is like fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
That's why I thought that's why I don't go there.
No, Beachland Ballroom is not fancy. You'd like it.
I've never been there. I do hate fancy stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. It's
I'm
like a
famous
little,
for it.
I think I told you. There's like that street has a couple little, not hipster, but like hipster deals.
Oh, right on.
People playing music on patios.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Riff raff.
Bongos and shit.
Hipsters and their bongos.
You're telling me.
Makes me sick.
It's never changed. It's been like that since the 70s.
Makes me want to puke.
Don't go there then. Don't go there.
I was going to throw up there.
No, don't.
But I didn't.
I don't
Creamers.
know what I'm telling you.
I mean, for God's sakes, I came.
That's what that was?
That was not what I meant to put. I meant to hit the Creamers button. As I said Creamers. I'm not off of my game today, man. Well, good luck on your doctor stuff.
I got an MRI. That'll be fun.
For your nose?
For my head.
Because of the blood?
My brain.
Coming out of your brain and going out of your nose?
This isn't supposed to come out here. That's for boogers.
Yeah, boogers are supposed to come out of there. Not blood.
Boogers come out, your finger goes in. That's it.
That's what I was always taught.
Yeah, so it'll be fun.
Hopefully.
I don't know. I haven't done an MRI in a long time.
Yeah. I've never done one.
I think I did one when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah? I did a CAT
for
scan.
my tailbone.
What happened to your tailbone?
I don't know. I never went back after the MRI.
Oh.
They said there could be something. There could be like not a crack, but like something wrong with it. My butt crack.
No.
I don't remember. Something could be wrong with it. It was like, oh, I was a child.
Yeah.
I was a boy. I was just a beautiful boy.
Beautiful boy. Anyways, this is all the time we have for tonight. Creamers.
Tell us about your medical history.
Yeah. Type it into the comments below. Have you ever had a butt crack? And comment below. Send this out in a mass email.
Send this to your doctor.
Hashtag wrestle your buds.
WresleCream. You can just hashtag
Hashtag WresleCream.
Beautiful boys. Beautiful boys. And beautiful girls. Beautiful boys, beautiful girls.
Beautiful boy.
Beautiful boy. In my beautiful boy.
Beautiful boy. Beautiful boy.
See, you thought you were off, but you're back.
I'm back.
You're back on. We're there.
Hell
Good,
yeah,
perfect. Just in time to end the show. Oh.
We love you.
And we wish you
the best.
Oh, I mean, hold on.
The best.
Kissing overload. Kiss overload.
Wrestling is real. It says pro wrestling on the marquee. It does not say a beaten off in the trash can.